Hi guys, what's up? It's your boy Sam Player back with another video. Make sure to subscribe, like and hit the bell button to never miss a brand new video. And let's get straight into it. Today's video I'm going to be showing you this awesome plugin that I found for your Java Edition server. I'm using Geyser so I can record this video on Bedrock. But it's the same thing and it's called Fancy NPCs. It's an awesome plugin. They've also got one called Fancy Holograms, which if you want we can do in another video. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay. The first bit of the process of this is to actually create an NPC, because you can't do anything if you haven't already created it. So, first thing, stand where you want the NPC, look where you want it to be looking, and just /NPC, create, and then give it a name. This is what you're going to use in the commands. So, I'm just going to call it test. Okay, and now you can see we've created an NPC. Now you could leave it like this, but there's not really any point in that. But what if I want to move it to where I'm standing over here, for instance? All I have to do is do /NPC, then move _ here, and then the name of the NPC is test, and it'll move. Now, it might not move. I don't know if this happens on Java as well. But personally, all I do to fix this, I go out until it disappears. I come back and it's moved. Now, as you can see, this isn't very centered and some people like it center. So you can actually do /NPC center and then the NPC name's a test. And if I just move away, move back, as you can see, it's now in the center of the block. You can also, if you want to just teleport to a coordinate, you can do NPC move _to, then the NPC name, and then the coordinates. But I'm not going to do that, but if you want to, it is an option. Now, what if you don't want a boring thing like test, and you still want to use test and commands, just you want it to have a nice display name above it? Well, all you have to do is do /NPC display name, and then the NPC name's a test, and then what's really cool is you can actually use color codes. Link in the description to a website with a load of color codes on it, but all you have to do is find the colour code you want. So I'm going to go for this gold one, and I'm going to make it bold, and let's just say subscribe. And as you can see, now it says subscribe. You can also change the colours of different bits in it, so you could have alternating colours. So you could have it subscribe, or you could just have a sub bit. You can basically just customise it however you want, which I think is just a really nice feature. So like, I can have it like this, which is really cool. Now, what if you don't want a name tag above it at all? Because some people, they might just want an NPC without a name tag, so it looks like a player or something. Well, all you have to do is the and symbol and R. And as you can see, it now doesn't. But I'm going to keep it as this one. Now I'm going to show you how to change the skin of it, because I don't think the default skin looks that good. Like, it's alright, but I want my own custom skin. How do I do that? Well, all I have to do is /NPC skin, then the NPC name, so test. Then here you've got some options. You can either put a player name, or you can put a file. So I'm going to go for a player name. This is Java players only, and it might go to Steve, but if I just go right, and as you can see, it's now me. But what if I want something that's not an actual player's wearing, but I just want an actual file? Well, that's also easy to do. It's just /NPC skin, name of the NPC. But then, instead of using a player name, you can just use a link of a file. So as you can see, I've got a link here that I found of a file that I can use. And as you can see, it's now changed to that file. Now right now it's quite still, and I want to change it to be not still. So what I'm going to do is make it so it follows the player like with its head. So I'm going to do /NPC turn _to_player. Then I'm going to do the name of it, it's a test, not the display name, just the normal name. And then I'm going to choose true. If you don't want it, then you can click on false, but it's default by false. And as you can see, its head now follows me, which is quite a nice little feature. There's also /NPC show _in_tab. Then you put that and then true. And you can make it so it shows in the player tab. It doesn't work on Bedrock Edition, but in the Java server it would show at the top. But I'm just going to leave that as false. Again, if it bugs out and it's not showing properly, just walk away and walk back into it, and it will fix itself. But what if you want it to be holding something or have armor on? Well, again, that's very, very simple. You just have to do NPC equipment, then the NPC names test, then set, then whatever type of thing. So I'm going to go for main hand, but you can do anything. You can even do like the chest plate, whatever head is, and all of that. But I'm just going to go for main hand, and then the item name. So I want it to be fierce, so let's just go for diamond sword. And as you can see, I can change that to be like, for instance, a slime block. And now we've got a slime holding a slime. But you might want to, if you might forget something, you can just do equipment and then do info at the end instead of set. List, sorry. You just have to do list at the end, and it will do a text message saying equipment, and then it will have anything. So for instance, main hand, slime block. And that's quite a nice little feature in case you forget. But right now, I can walk through it. What if you want these NPCs to not be walked through? Well, again, very simple command, /NPC collidable, and then the name of it, so test, and then I'm just going to set it to true. And again, if it glitches out, go away from it, go back to it, and now it would be collidable. I think I have to put false, sorry. If I just set it to false, and I just reload the NPC, then I wouldn't be able to walk about it. I'm bypassing it because the thing is, but it means that you wouldn't be able to walk through it. Next, this is a bit different, and most servers don't have it, but if you wanted to have it sitting down in like a Skyblock or a roleplay server, or even just like anything, if you want it to sit, then very simple command. Well, it's a bit more advanced, but it's still quite simple. NPC attribute, NPC name, and then you can do lots of different ones, but I'm just going to go set pose sit. That's a bit weird. I don't know why that's not working. It's meant to be working, but it seems like it's just not working today. Set pose sit. Oh, it's sitting, sorry. That's what I've done wrong. And as you can see, it sits. If it's glitching under, then you can just break the blocks under it, and as you can see, you can have your NPC to sit But I like mine standing more, so just the same command, we put standing instead, and as you can see, it's now standing again. Phew, back to normal. But now I want this bigger. I don't want a normal NPC. I want it to be bigger. Well, you can do that. So that's NPC, scale, then the name of your NPC, and then you can choose a scale factor. So you could have it double the size. You could put it back to normal. I don't know if you can do that. Yes, you can. You can have it teeny tiny. You could have it like a little baby. You could have it an absolutely tiny baby. You can literally do so much customization with the size. Or you could have it just absolutely giant. Like that. But it might have some problem loading it in sometimes. But I'm going to set it back to normal size. But you can change that if that's part of what you want to do. The next thing that I'm going to show you how to do is to make it like, say you forget the names of your thing. All you have to do is do /NPC nearby, and then the radius, I'm just going to go 10. Oh, radius, and then 10, I think. I must be doing something wrong, guys. But you can do radius. Look on their wiki command. I think I accidentally copied the wrong command. But you can do that. But most of the time you can remember them anyway. I might not remember test, but in an actual lobby, if you had like them called like creative, then you'd probably know what one is which. There's also /NPC fix, and then the NPC name, so test. And I haven't had to use this yet, but it basically just fixes your NPC for you. I still think it's cool how I can see through it because I put a slime block. But there's also a lot of servers have it so that when you click it, it will do a certain action, for instance, teleport to another world. Well, you can do that as well. All you have to do is /NPC action. Now, for actions, there's a few different options, okay? But the most common is just to do any click, and this basically just means that it doesn't matter what click you do. You have to put NPC name first, sorry. And then you can do any _click, but if you want it to be left click only or right click, or you can make them do different stuff, then feel free, but I'm just going to go any click. Then you have to just do add, or if you want to see the current ones, just do list, but there's no actions, so I'm going to go add. Then you choose your action type, so I'm going to choose message, and then you can do the message, so I'm going to go and say subscribe to Andy, because this supports colour messaging, 7 Expert. And as you can see, if I click this, it says subscribe to 7 Expert in chat. But you can also do commands with this. So you could do a player command. Is this how you do it? Yep. Player command, and then I use essentials X, which lets me do I, so that's I, and then a thing. For instance, I 64 diamonds. So let's set that up here. So that's NPC action test any click add player command and then your command. So I'm going to go I diamond 64, and as you can see, whenever I click this NPC, it says subscribe to 7 Expert and gives me 64 diamonds, which is really cool. You might want to set a cooldown, and if you do, then that is totally possible with this plugin. I think it's in the attributes, but this video is getting pretty long. But I hope this was useful. In the description you can find the colour codes list, the wiki for this plugin and the plugin link. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more videos, for instance the hologram or GSIT or any kind of those, then let me know if you want more in the future. Oh, and one more thing, if you don't want your NPC to be here, just do NPC remove and then the name, and as you can see you can remove it. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you did, because I did put quite a lot of effort in this. And bye bye, it's been 7expert and I'm out.